When German regular Feldkompanies and volunteer Schützenkompanies shifted from all along the African coast area and were rushed to Tanga to deal with the British landing, Sidi bin Imrik's German Arab Corps was left to garrison the area. Despite the name meaning tens of thousands, the unit only climaxed at 50 members. British command was uneasy that German forces were so close to the major British port of Mombasa. But now the enemy combatants were strangely no threat to the British soldiers. Yet African native refugees continued to stream north to Ukunda. When the German Arab Corps would see British soldiers, they typically withdrew without firing or attempting to ambush. Meanwhile, when finding merchants or groups of civilians, they struck with viciousness. The coastal Arabs joined the German Arab Corps to gather up loot. This is exemplified by an organized attack on a village on the Mwina River on the 17th of November, 1914. The unit of Arabs attacked the village and quickly killed the village's 5 eldermen. After taking the village's male children, they set it ablaze. One might think these sorts of raids would continually draw greedy individuals and swell the ranks of the Corps, but Sidi bin Imrik rarely organized attacks like this, and instead more commonly was found drunk on Mzee palm wine. So disillusioned by their leader, the unit was more of a revolving door than an established unit. On the 28th of November, 1914, Ross's scouts rode into Shiriati to find the Germans gone. They, for lack of better terms, raided the town until a British steamer began to shell said town. Ross's scouts returned to Butendi camp the next day with their loot. The next recorded raid was on the 1st of December. Ross led a 50-man strong 4th King's African Rifles and some police askari to raid the German town of Susuni. The Germans, though, were waiting. A close-quarters engagement took place. In the confusion, British East African Police Lieutenant Bowen and 2 of his askaris were quickly felled, as are some of the Germans. Rifle fire continued throughout the remaining daylight, only being able to disengage when darkness came. Although relatively light on casualties, the action was beyond Ross's orders to reinforce the border. At some point in December, Ross's scouts made their way to Musuma and raided the German town, taking what they could carry and shooting anyone that they could see in the town. Not an operation or behavior becoming a British officer. It wasn't until the shooting of Missionary Palm, which Major Knox relayed to his commanding officer, did command intervene. Please like, subscribe, and share. Every little drop of water helps in Africa, as does every interaction with this channel. Cheers all.